May 2024. Hello, my airbenders. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm still doing the $20 email readings. And then if you want something more, like yearly 6-month reports, natal chart reports, compatibility reports, check out my consultation page in the link in the description box below. So on the 2nd at 1:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto goes retrograde. This is in your first house for the next 5 months, where it will go back into Capricorn. And some of you will still have Pluto in retrograde in your first house because you have interceptions between Capricorn and Aquarius in your first house. Alrighty, so you could be very analytical in your way of thinking for the next 5 months. This could be a heavy energy time for you. This could be really working on the self, being more honest with yourself, even when you don't want to be honest with yourself. Whatever is challenging you, or whatever emotional garbage that you're going through in your personal life at this time, you could find that it's going to come up at this time, and it wants you to acknowledge it. So you could be doing those dirty cries, those ugly cries at this time. This is a good time where you're very analytical in your way of thinking. This could be a time of thoughts to really become things. The feelings that you have for your partner will be especially strong now. You desire a more complete union and a greater intimacy between the two of you, and you will not be satisfied by anything less than total commitment. You will have no patience for superficial people. Watch for problems with your digestive tract and stomach. Coworkers may not give you enough personal space. For some of you here, you're actually doing your shadow work. For others of you, I feel like the universe is going to do your shadow work for you. So whatever it is that you are repressing, going down deep inside, is going to come out during this time period. So like if you've been repressing things for years and years, all the way back to childhood, it's all going to come up at this time. And you may not know where, or you're not over certain situations in your life. This could be a real time with Pluto in retrograde, and about let's work on the self, let's deal with healing, let's deal with introspection. So all through the summer, it's going to be all about you healing, being by yourself, and working on healing certain energies, getting through grief with this energy. Some of you, you're going to be in a relationship, and through this relationship, Pluto trining the Lilith moon, that this is going to be a transformational time, relationships and sex and all the good stuff. This is a time period where you're going to go through healing through this relationship. So this could be also dealing with psycho treatment, or like real therapy and stuff like that. So this could be very cathartic and working out your inner demons. You're going to be triggered by personal experiences now that are going to make you reflect upon what it is that you've been repressing, or what you have forgotten about. And it's going to be like, oh my God. It is going to be like, oh my God, this hurts. And it really is going to hurt with this energy here as well. So, it's not the easiest time. It's kind of cathartic with this energy here as well. So, just take it, go through your process during this time period. See it as wherever it is the blockages come, and especially emotional blockages, they cause problems with our chakras, so it's kind of like removing a boulder from your chakra path and letting it heal, and letting it, be more in alignment, okay? So pay attention to that during this time period, except you won't have to, because you'll be doing that ugly cry, and you'll know that was that Pluto in retrograde moment that you have, okay? So whatever you were traumatized by the past about, or you're not over the past hurts that's happened, you're reliving those situations all over again, because you never done your shadow work. You never took time for yourself to heal. You kind of went, I'm okay, F you, goodbye, I'm fine. But that is kind of like Pluto in retrograde said, are you really okay, bitch? No, you're not. Let me see. And it's like, ting, and it's like, ow, that still hurts. So yeah, so on the 7th at 11:22 p.m., new moon in Taurus in the 4th house. Now, new moon in Taurus and the moon in Taurus kind of takes, in the 4th house, takes on the characteristics of Taurus, okay? So you could become like a Taurus here with this energy. For some of you, because you have a stellium in Taurus, you can be going into hermit mode. The focus is more towards your personal life, a time for introspection. This is a time of like recurring themes in your life, getting on the hamster wheel, getting off the hamster wheel. So for some of you, if you're dealing with an on-again, off-again relationship, you're separated from your partner, you could be unseparated from your partner and moving back in and trying to make things work and doing that whole cycle that you've been doing for quite some time. So we're on the hamster wheel again. Certain patterns are going to become very noticeable now because you may want to get off the damn hamster wheel and you've had enough of this, okay? So at this time, you may not tolerate that hamster wheel so much so because it's like same thing, different day, and you're kind of like over it, okay? So this could be the straw that broke the camel's back. This could also be a cathartic time for you because you're breaking certain patterns, you're breaking certain habits, you're breaking certain patterns that you have with other people at this time with this energy, okay? So very cathartic energy here. There could be a move happening for some of you. You're moving out of certain people's houses. You're getting a divorce this month with this energy. You're not on speaking terms with mother, or mother could be the focus as well. God forbid, mother could be dealing with health issues for some of you during this time period, or she could just be more of the focus during this time as well, okay? For some of you here, it's endings, and it's going to be big old endings for some of you, or for the whole entire month. You know, it's just one big old ending, okay? So for some of you, you're really working on getting a divorce. You're working on leaving a relationship for good, and not, you know, it could be a situation here where your partner tries to move back into the house because you're not legally divorced, but then this month you make enough money to get the divorce kind of thing. So you're starting divorce proceedings with this energy. For some of you, you're acknowledging the elephant in the room and you're like, oh, I need to do something about it. Well, the universe might take care of it for you. For others of you, you're definitely, there's a relocation happening, you know. So for some of you, you may feel estranged from family at this time. You may feel cut off from the roots. You may feel like the black sheep in the family. So you can expect a lot of domestic instability happening for you. You could be in hermit mode and just spending time with yourself with this energy here. This could be you have a stellium in Aries and your 4th house as well in Taurus. So this is a great time for business picking up. And it could be like work and home happening for some of you here this month with this energy here. Then on the 15th at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury and Taurus move, okay, in the 4th house. You could be working on moving, wanting to move. This could be the focus on your personal life at this time. You may be thinking about planning on moving out of your parents' home and not wanting to be like obligated to them anymore. You want to be more financially independent from somebody or something. This could definitely be a move. This is a beautiful energy time for you. You feel bubbly, optimistic. This could be really productive time for business. This could be a really nice energy where just things just run smoothly. You could feel more connected to source energy here because you are more organized during this time period. You're buckled down, you're focused, you're productive. So you love this. You're getting things done, things that you've been putting off. You're taking care of business at this time. You do benefit through partnerships. You do benefit through love relationships. If your love relationship is doing well at this time, your partner could be making more money. For some of you, you tend to want to nurture and take care of your relationship. You tend to be very generous or very giving or nurturing as well with this energy here. So on the 20th at 8:59 a.m., the sun enters Gemini in the 5th house where it's exalted. So this is a busy energy for you. And the planets start moving in your 5th house. So here, okay, so every time we have, for every like first house energy and stuff, we always have a different conversation whenever the signs enter certain houses, okay? So the Gemini in the 5th house, you become more cerebral. Your mind at this time is like with Pluto in retrograde. So I feel like this could be a time period where you're very creative, you're very innovative. Oh, I already did Gemini. Gemini's up. You can check that out on my home channel, there's a playlist, and then in front of the playlist is a list of videos I already did. So check that out. You can be coming up with money-making ideas. You're very inventive at this time. This could be a great time to mingle if you're single. You could be reevaluating your current relationships, and you can be more about your freedom. You could be testing other people's patience. A new romance is more likely to start at this time. It's practically impossible to keep a new relationship secret, so you're definitely happy and bubbly about this new relationship that's in your life. Virgo's already up as well. You could check that out. Go to my homepage on my YouTube channel, Marie Moore Astrologer, and there's a playlist, and the first playlist is the monthly horoscopes for May. And scroll. All right, a new romance is likely. This is a great time for parties and fun social occasions. Then on the 23rd, 4:30 p.m., Venus enters Gemini. Venus is in the 5th house. And when it comes to love and romance, your focus is less on physical appearance and more on quality and a sense of humor, intellect, and communication skills. You're more attracted to individuals who can mentally stimulate you, challenge your mind, and keep you from being bored. Relationships that involve talking, sharing ideas, going on adventures, and learning new things together are immensely fulfilling for you. You can be more out and about, or you can be more out and about with your social life this month. For some of you here, this is a good time to mingle if you're single. You can be more invested in your hobbies or small business, but you're very creative. Then on the 23rd, the full moon in Sagittarius. This is in your 11th house of friendships, networks, and goals during this time. And what you're focusing now on what brings you pleasure during this time. Your hobbies, your romantic activities, and so forth. You realize that the role you play in others' lives, like your spouse, your partner, your parents, your friends, is an important element of your overall happiness. You're looking for validation from friends and groups activities. You may be called upon to perform humanitarian acts. For some of you, you could be more invested in other people's drama because a friend may be going through a little crisis and may ask you for help. You may suddenly find yourself around many people, perhaps a period of relative solitude or private time. You can be reevaluating your relationships. I feel if other people have been using you, this is a time where you could be reevaluating those relationships. Romance can be fulfilling, but watch for a tendency to smother your mate. Allow enough breathing space for him or her to be an individual. Avoid financial investments, as your assessments and values of things is likely to be way off. Then on the 25th, lucky in love, also pregnancy, and this could be twins because Gemini deals with twins, okay? Let me see. Yeah, 5th house. Twins. And also this could be, more kids coming to you. So, if you already have one, there could be another. So you can be fertile myrtle at this time. So, yeah. So congratulations. All right, you're very creative with this energy. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media. You can find love during this time period. This is a great time for those of you in education, sports, and all things related to children, enabling you to be an inspiring counselor, spiritual advisor, or teacher of the very young. Your own children often achieve distinction and honor and are often interested in higher education, philosophy, and religion, in which they do very well. You have a love of grandeur and do things in a big way, but you can be too daring, reckless, and overly sensuous. Your business is often related to the arts, education, investments, places of entertainment, or speculation. This is a great time to play lotto, win $5 ticket. I would try that. You can do like the stock market during this time period or gamble. This is an excellent time for love, relationships, romance. Again, being pregnant. All right, investments often work out better than expected. A lucky time to get mingle if you're single. If you've been repressing yourself or suppressing your feelings for a crush, you could be making your intentions known. Those of you in the LGBTQ community with the straight dudes, this could be a situation here. If you're dealing with a bisexual dude, that you may allow the flirting to take a little bit too far. It's kind of like you're just going to play dumb and be like, oh yes, you know, and allow them to kiss you and stuff like that. And, you know, and allow them to see where the touching goes and see how far it goes. You know how it goes. I know how it goes. We all know how it goes. Okay, we're not stupid. Alrighty, so that's what's going on there. Alrighty, so let's see what it says in the cards. So this is the Six of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you could be very much in your head at this time, so get the hell out of your damn head. It is not the place to be. Alrighty. For others of you, I feel like this could be a time period here where you could be traveling during this time period as well, okay? The Knight of Swords, you could be receiving some quick messages or email messages at this time. The Chariot card, this could be your confidence growing during this time period as well. For some of you, this could be business picking up during this time. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive during this time period as well, okay? The Five of Cups, I feel like this is regrets, shoulda, woulda, couldas. If you would like a reading from me, you can check it out in the link in the description box below. I'm doing $20 email readings for right now, so check that out. The Page of Swords, I feel that somebody could be spying on you. Alrighty. I feel also somebody could be very critical of you at this time with this energy. So this may not be the easiest time for love for some of you here, not all of you. I do feel like for some of you, this is a great time for a move. For others of you, this could be business picking up during this time period, especially online businesses could be doing very well. Let me see. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here, I do see a reconciliation coming up. I do feel like for some of you here that you need to be careful with your emotional self this month. Be about bigger picture, because I do see that you could be like going through it emotionally. For some of you, you need to keep your receipts with other people. For some of you, you're not thinking logically about a situation and making matters worse for yourself. So try to be strategic. Try to think at this time, because you're not using your noggin. Oh no, you're not. And then what's going to happen? You're going to make a mess out of the situation, and then you're going to wish that you didn't. You're not thinking logically about a situation. I feel like other people could throw you under the bus. Pluto's in retrograde at this time, and what happens here, you could be really allowing your emotional self to get the best of you with this energy here, okay? So this is not the easiest energy time, all right? Don't be suspicious of other people. Don't go assuming. Don't go assuming. Don't go assuming. Assuming. Don't go assuming. Don't go assuming. Don't go assuming. So yeah, don't go assuming with this energy here. Alrighty, so just don't go assuming at this time, because you could find yourself way off when it comes to certain situations going on in your life at this time. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition here with this energy. I do feel like you could be going through it. I feel like silence is your best weapon at this time with this energy here as well. Don't go jumping to conclusions and assuming something's happening when nothing is happening at all. Alrighty, so don't go assuming, don't go assuming. You think you know, but you don't. The Queen of Cups, I see new love coming for you. For some of you, you could be obsessed with somebody here with this energy as well. I do feel like there could be a possibility of you trying to go back to your ex with this energy here during this time period. All right, so just like, you know, it's up to you what you want to do. I don't tell the heart what to do. I do see for some of you here that you may not be single for much longer. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. For some of you here, yeah, there's somebody coming back in your life and you have an opportunity to do things differently. For some of you here, this is also an opportunity for what? I don't know. Oh, your old job could be calling you back during this time period as well. And there could be like some kind of opportunity to like, I don't know, to like do things differently, or they may offer you new things at this time. For some of you, if you were fired during the Mercury retrograde, you could be getting your job back. So this could be second chances with that career because you did something that you shouldn't have. And now they're like, okay, well, we're short staffed. Do you want to come back to work? And they're going to be like, okay. So that's what's going to happen there. And then you get your job back. Okay. So I see that going on during this time period as well. The Eight of Wands, I see traveling coming up to you. I see messages coming from you during this time period as well. The Devil card, endings. I feel for some of you here, you could be dealing with a dominating person. Again, silence is your best weapon. Be careful with manipulative people with this energy. The Three of Wands. I feel with this energy here that this could be a time of like moving forward in your life and letting go of the past. For some of you, you're more about your mind, body, consciousness at this time. You're working on yourself during this time period as well. For others of you, this is dealing with negative thinking at this time. You have to touch it and see it in order to believe it. So this could be disappointments with love for some of you, not all of you. This could also be impatience with like that no contact person kind of situation going on this month for you. The Seven of Wands, certain things can be a process. I see like obstacles being removed from your life at this time with this energy here as well. Dealing with manipulative people during this time. The Eight of Swords. For some of you, you're reliving certain things in your mind at this time. You're not thinking logically. For some of you, you're allowing the past to kind of control you at this time, or you're like having like PTSD moments where you can't like remove yourself from the past at this time with this energy here as well. So you could be going through it emotionally and reliving certain situations in your head. So you're really going through it at this time. The Five of Swords, I feel that there could be secrecies, or this could be you being very secretive and not really talking about your feelings at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be secretly applying for other jobs at this time, secretly getting a divorce at this time with this energy here. The Knight of Wands, I feel like you could be fighting on the internet, taking it to the internet and having internet wars with other people. Okay, yes, and it's not healthy. I wouldn't even bother. Block, delete. I want to be about my peace, so I'm not trying to be trifling. The Four of Swords, confrontation coming up this month for you here as well. Okay, so it may not be the easiest time. Definitely dealing with somebody that it makes you feel oppressed. It makes you long for loneliness. Ooh. All right, the Justice card, dealing with court. Okay, fighting with family at this time, not getting along with family. For some of you, you will receive good news with court. This is a great time for work contracts, work visas, negotiations, and dealing with court. Court could be going your way this month as well with this energy. The Page of Cups, I feel with this energy here, there is definitely somebody around you, definitely a reconciliation coming up. I do see that this is somebody that you already know in regards to love with this energy, but because you got pages here and because you got the Page of Cups, it's not happening anytime soon. If you're crushing on somebody, there is the potential that you'll get that person, or you'll get that dream job that you've been wanting with this energy here as well. Okay. The Ace of Coins, for some of you here, you could be getting money through the courts, like inheritance coming up for some of you here. For others of you, this could be dealing with like housing, or this could be dealing like homeowners insurance. So if your house was like damaged in any kind of way, or you know, so there's some kind of monies coming to you within the courts at this time. Make sure to give this a like, subscribe, and share if you like this video. Help it grow. The Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune card, turning a corner in your life. Okay, we'll take it like that. A lot of sword cards. So the swords also mean that this could be a very busy energy time for you. So lots going on during this time period. Maybe too busy for like love and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's good to be busy, right? I see success in business coming up for you as well. So your money should be doing better during this time period with this energy. I feel like this is a time of reinventing yourself with this energy, overcoming self-doubt, and this is a time of moving forward as well. The Four of Wands, I feel with this energy here, for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's emotionally unavailable, but I do feel like eventually in the near future, because again, we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, in the near future, this person will come along and you may get this person in the future. So, you know, it could be 3 months from now, 3 weeks from now. Alrighty. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here. I do see this person reaching out for you. For some of you, you're dealing with grief during this time period. I do see somebody from your past reaching out to you with this energy here. The Seven of Cups, I see thoughts of future coming up at this time with this energy, or some kind of victory happening for you. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations at this time, and you could be gone from certain situations, like you're like done. Alrighty. I love you, my airbender. airbenders, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to go on to Pisces, and then I am done for tonight. And then tomorrow, I think I might do the horoscopes. Yeah. So anyways, oh, you going to go somebody and be like, I'm done. Yep, I know. It hasn't been easy for relationships for airbenders. It's like career. This is what always happens. Career does well, and then relationships like, it is like, damn it, so it's kind of like that, it's like you can't win for trying, and it's like you have to like learn to continuously create balance, everything is work, so anyways, I love you guys, and thank you for showing your support and being on tonight. I am going to go on to Pisces, and yeah, into Pisces. Tomorrow I'll do horoscopes, so turn on your notification bells or whatever when I pop back up, okay? Kisses.